Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another cool review, and today we have a review here of the GERI Wireless Panoramic Sunlight Light Bulb Spy Camera. Yeah, I know, that's a combination you don't really expect to see every day, but yeah, I don't mind reviewing obscure items like this, and that's definitely what we got here, man. This is a interesting idea they have here. I do wonder how well this is going to be executed. It definitely makes me curious. So, we're going to open this thing up here. I'm going to see exactly what this thing can do. I love reviewing, obscure items like this. Yeah, no problem with that. I love doing that at times, and sometimes these are the coolest things you get, the obscure items like this. So, here's the box here. Very, very nice looking box. I like that box a lot. So, yeah, at this point, it's time to open it up. Okay? So here we go. Comes off pretty easily. My bad. Comes off pretty easily. The box, once again, looks very nice. I'm a big fan of packaging that companies put time into. So yeah, you have some information here. Put that over here. That's nothing too big. You have some QR codes here. I'm guessing you're going to need an application for this thing to work, which is understandable. I want to try not to use it because I like to be a minimalist, as many of you guys probably like to be a minimalist as well here. So, I'm going to pull this out here. And here is your actual light bulb. This is the actual light bulb. This is an interesting looking bulb for sure. It's not your everyday type of bulb, but hopefully you can do the job here. Here's a good look at it. Got a blue light there. Got a couple of these things here. I don't know. I'm not sure what all that stuff does here. Anything else in here? Let's make sure there's nothing else. So you have this adapter here. Not sure exactly what you would need this for, but I'm guessing it converts it into a different size. That's my guess. You got this Chinese thing here. That's not just a piece of paper, guys. Nothing of any importance. You have this little tool here. Does something. I'm not sure what it is. So at this point, guys, obviously I have a lamp up here. I have a light source in my room to make these videos. So I think the best thing to do at this point is to plug the light in here, and let's see exactly how it looks. So I'm gonna move the camera up here, and we're gonna test it out right now. So let's go and start right now. Let's see how easy this is. I'm gonna do this on camera for you. I'm gonna unscrew one of my bulbs. Bulbs out here. It appears to be a very similar size. Actually, it appears to be the same size, which is great. My light bulb is a little bit hot there. Light bulb is installed, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's find out. So, light bulb did not work. Let me see what's going on here. There is a light does turn on here. Let me try it again. I'm gonna give it a moment, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna figure out what this thing is doing. Just give me a moment. So guys, we're back here. You do have to actually install the application first before this thing works. So I did have to install. I'm in the middle of installing an application. Make sure you have this application right here. Get this application. I'm in the middle of installing it. Once we get this thing going, I'll tell you what I did. But first step, make sure you have the application. We're back here, guys. Once you sign in and make an account, they want you to turn on the light bulb. The light bulb is on, and it should be popping up here any moment, hopefully. So, guys, once you do that, you see add camera. You click add camera up here. Wait for it to blink. My light is blinking. Then you type in your Wi-Fi password. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? It's connected. It should have worked. There's about...
Camera ready.
You hear that? It says camera is ready. So that was actually very easy. That was really easy. Just type in your Wi-Fi password on here. That's actually really cool. You can actually name your camera too here. I'm gonna name it Peebos. The only thing is you can't. There's no actual light on there. That's the only thing. So let's turn on the camera now. Let's see if it works. So here's what it looks like right now. Let me turn on. Let me peel the plastic off. All right, so I peeled it off. Peeled this off, and let's take a look. So this is how it looks right now. Here's how the room looks right now. It looks pretty damn good. So, we're going to turn on the light here. So, unfortunately, the light bulb is not very powerful, but you know what you're paying for. So I'm going to turn the light on. Do you see how it changes from dark to light? You see that? You see that? You see what I'm doing there? It goes from dark to light. So you're not getting, in terms of actual brightness, it's not going to be used for that. But like, with the fact you can have a light bulb in your room act as a spy camera is pretty cool. I mean, you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell it looks pretty weird. You can kind of tell actually, but it's still really cool here. So this is how it looks. This is me right now. This is me. This is me right now, man. That's me doing this type of thing. I look pretty good, man. I look pretty good. There's obviously a delay here, but yeah, I'm a fan of this thing here. Let me go back to the footage, the live footage here. That was a screenshot. So let's get back to the live footage here. So here's the live footage for you. Here's me moving around. So yeah, overall, guys, yeah, I mean, it's pretty damn cool. What this thing can do. If you want to buy this thing, I'll have a link down below to it. So yeah. Thank you and bye, guys. See you guys next time.